doing another commentary. I'm going to be doing a review today of WWE No Mercy 2003. I just finished watching the show about an hour ago. Um, yeah, before I get in the review, I got to tell you guys something. In my last video, I said that I was going to review WrestleMania. I changed my mind. I decided I'm not going to review it till next year's WrestleMania season. I don't know. I just decided I wanted to do that. Just to let you know that. So we're not reviewing that. But Survivor Series will probably either come tomorrow or Friday. That review. So I'm gonna hit up No Mercy 2003 review starting right now. Okay, No Mercy 2003. This was an okay show. It's easy to sit through, I guess. The only problem is there's a lot of interesting booking on the show, and the crowd. I don't think the crowd was really into it as they could have been. They didn't really go crazy for a lot of people, so let's get this match going. First match tonight, Tajiri versus Rey Mysterio for the Cruiserweight Championship. Very good match. I thought it was a fun match. Around the two and a half, two and three quarter stars, and the two. And I gave it 2.5 stars. These guys, it was okay. Didn't get that much time. About 10 minutes, I think. These guys worked a pretty good match. The only difference is, it was kind of slow in some parts. You want your opener to get the crowd excited, and you want to get them excited, and you want them to have a fun match. You want it to be an exciting opener, and this really wasn't. Tajiri's Dakota, and I think that's her name. I'm searching right now on my computer. Tajiri got the win out of nowhere with Sakota. I think their names are Sakota and Akio. Let's see what were their names. I think it was Sakota and Akio. They came in. I'm trying to find them. Two fans. Sakota and Akio. They came in. The match was just over 11.5 minutes. Match gets up to 2.5 stars. Second match tonight. Chris Benoit versus the A-Train. This was a good match. I had fun watching these two. A-Train, I think, is a much better worker than people say he is. He had a bad match with him and Big Show and The Undertaker at WrestleMania 19, which I'll probably be getting a review sometime. I just gotta find that show somewhere. That's my favorite WrestleMania of all time. So many great matches. I'm getting off track. But, yeah. The only difference, it was a good match, but the only thing is they used a steel chair. And, that would be fine, but the thing is, with them using a steel chair, this match was a no disqualification match. It was just a regular match. And it was like that with the match for the U.S. Championship later on. Why use all these weapons when the match is a no holds barred, and the only two no holds barred matches were the I Quit match and the Biker Jam match? Yeah, that was kind of interesting booking and how the referee would do that. But other than that, it was a fine match. 3.5, 3.25, 3.75, 3.5, around that. Chris Benoit did good. This was right after Stu Hart died. So Chris Benoit threw A-Train through the a chair that was in the right in between the turnbuckles. He went through, had a nice leg drop, and then hit the sharpshooter. A-Train tapped out. Fun match. 3.25, 3.75. Third match tonight: Zach Gowen versus Matt Hardy. This match was fine. It was only 5.5 minutes. I remember when I first saw this show. It's really about Zach Gowen. I'm thinking, wow, this guy's got one leg and he wrestles better than some of these other guys in WWE. Yeah, these guys, it was fine. Matt Hardy, this is before he was really out of shit like he is today. He was fine in this match. I gave it 2.5. 2.25, 2.5. Probably 2.5. These guys worked pretty good. It was short. Zach Allen got the win. He was over. So, yeah. We got the fourth match tonight, the Basham Brothers, Doug and Danny Basham versus the Acolytes Protection Agency, the APA, Farouk and Bradshaw. These guys, to be honest with you, I think a lot of people might have liked it. It was fine. It was a fine match, The Bashams, they're not my favorite tag team, but they're still a really good tag team, to be honest with you. It was about 2.5, 2.25. Next match tonight, we had, the, Stephanie McMahon and Vince McMahon I Quit match. I Quit match. Sorry about that. Sorry about the long pause. I just had to check something here on my computer to make sure we're still recording. So yeah, I Quit match. I'm gonna. This is where a little rant on me is gonna be. Okay, this match. It was about a little less than 10 minutes. It was very hard to sit through. It was no holds barred, and what really got to me is how Vince would do this, and it was all in storyline. And of course, I'm not gonna say it was real because I know it's not real, but just to see what Vince doing there and Karen McMahon, it just kind of really I didn't like it. And of course, this is how left why Stephanie left. After the Stephanie left, so she can yeah, because she left yeah yeah she left for 2 years afterwards, but she came back in '05 as a heel at the if you remember at the Homecoming. So I guess that's the reason why, so she can spend more time with her family. But yeah, it was hard to sit through. And this is one thing about this was an I Quit match, and it was, of course, Vince McMahon won with the lead pipe. Lauren with the lead pipe, choking out Stephanie. That was really hard to see for me. It could have been easy for people, but what Linda McMahon does is, I'm not blaming Linda. I'm just blaming the bad booking. And they do. This is one thing about an I Quit match I've never understood. Why in an I Quit match you would throw in a towel if you're having a representative quit for you? That just never made sense in my opinion. And it was like that. If you guys remember from it was from TNA Sacrifice 2009. It was between Booker T and AJ Styles for the TNA. It was for the TNA Legend Championship. AJ won because Jenna Maraska threw in the towel, which led to the feud between Jenna and Sharmell, which eventually led to the worst wrestling match in professional wrestling history at Victory Road 2009, which is so bad I still have emotional scars from watching it. But, yeah, that's something I never really understood. Why would... That's just weird booking, in my opinion, if you're going to have an I Quit match like that. So, yeah. The match gets, an A, because I really don't know how to rate this. I don't want to give it a dud, because I really thought it should have been a dud, but I don't want to give it a dud, so... I don't want to give it a star rating, either. I don't want to give it negative stars, because it wasn't as bad. I don't want to give it half stars, because it wasn't that good. So, yeah, good match, it's an NA. Next match, and then the show got better. Kurt Angle versus John Cena, very good match. These guys worked really good. Second best match, and I think it's, in my opinion, the second best match of the night. It was weird because I think Kurt Angle, I think John Cena got over more than Kurt Angle did, because this was before I think this is the last time that John Cena was on pay-per-view as a heel before he became the John Cena that we see, the annoying face that we see with John Cena today. Yeah, but you guys worked a really good match. Told a really good story. I thought John got over more than Kurt did. Yeah. This was fun. Good chemistry. Kurt Angle won. That's another thing I like about this match. Kurt Angle won with an ankle lock, seeing John Cena quit. It just shows that John Cena's a hypocrite. Tapping out back then. So, yeah, match gets three and three quarters. So, yeah, and then we have the next match for the U.S. title, Eddie Guerrero versus The Big Show. Here's another thing about this match. First of all, Eddie was not over at all. This got me so mad. Eddie, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, even though I started watching professional wrestling before Eddie died. I started watching wrestling after Eddie died. Watching old stuff of Eddie Guerrero, he's one of the greatest of all time. They should keep his legacy every time they can. He's a great worker, and he really helped this match. And the thing is, he was not over at all. I don't know why. If you watch this back then, you tell me why you don't think he was over. But it really got me mad how he wasn't over. As for the match, another one that they use a lot of weapons, even though it was not no disqualification, and it was for the U.S. title. Why would you book using weapons and being a standard match. This isn't ECW. This is WWE. But yeah, as for the match, Moo was fine. You know, Eddie worked hard. Big Show's a little sloppy. As always, match I gave it 2-star solid. Some people might think that's underrated, but yeah. And the next match, we got the main event: Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker in a biker chain match for the WWE Championship. This was also confusing booking. Which I didn't understand what the concept of a biker chain match was. If you guys don't know, the rules are you're supposed to go. It's no holds barred. You go up. You take the biker chain, and you first person to take the biker chain gets to use it. Which I didn't understand because so the only person that's allowed to take the biker chain, he's the only one that can use it. And if the other person doesn't use it, then he gets disqualified. And a no holds bar match. Luckily that did not happen. Other than that, it was a good match. Both Brock and Undertaker worked really well together. This might have been the match of the night. Either that or either this or Kurt Angle, John Cena. That match could have been a little better, but this match got more time by about 6 minutes. So this was the longest match of the night. These guys got about 20. These guys just got a little under 25 minutes. It was still fun though. The FBI comes out. It first starts out with the lights go off, and then the FBI comes out, and the Undertaker does a really, really sweet move. Really, really sweet move that when he jumps over the rope. That was really cool. It was really cool to see the Undertaker do it. Every time the Undertaker does it, it's really cool. Especially now when the Undertaker's so old and out of shape. When he did that against Shawn Michaels, when he didn't get Triple H, I was thinking, how can he do that and not die? I literally thought that he would die, but this is 2003, so he's in a little better shape than he was. But he still worked. As for Brock Lesnar, this was not better. These two guys had a better match at No Mercy 2002. Against in the Hell in a Cell match. I thought it was a great match. I think some people might agree with me. That match could have been better than Brock Kurt at Mania 19. Either that or this match was probably in the top 5 of Lesnar's matches in WWE, and this is probably number 3 behind Lesnar Taker at Hell in a Cell, No Mercy 2, and Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar WWE title at WrestleMania 19. So, this probably could have been in the top 5, maybe another one of his matches with Angle, or maybe, if you guys can let me know what you think your top 5 Lesnar matches in WWE are, put it in the description box. Maybe his match with, Eddie Guerrero at No Way Out 2004. I'm trying to find that show, though. Oh, if I find that show, you guys will know, and I will do a review on that, because I am a big Eddie Guerrero fan, and that's a great moment to see Eddie win the title. So, yeah. Back to this match, Undertaker is about to go grab the biker chain. He grabs it. Mr. McMahon comes out of nowhere. Hits on the Undertaker. Undertaker goes on the ropes. Brock grabs the biker chain. He uses the biker chain. And then punched him in the face, and then pinned him 1, 2, 3. Lesnar retained the title. Fun match. I gave it 3 3/4. I don't think it was quite 4 stars. It could be. I might change my mind. Either 3 3/4, 4 stars. I'm not sure. So overall, I give this pay-per-view a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 solid. It was a fun show. Very questionable booking. Nothing really under-delivered. A lot of the guys tried hard. There was nothing really bad on the show, but there were 2 good matches, good to really good matches. One really good, possibly great match, even though I really want to consider it great because of the really bad booking. And by the way, going back to that biker chain match, that match could have even made sense being, I don't know, maybe a later match. Yeah, so I got enough time. Check out J-Dub Show tonight for the W's. That's it from me. It's Fire Series tomorrow. Peace.